All right, Tennessee Titans fans, we are back today with a little different type of clip. This is Jelly Roll making an appearance in the Tennessee Titans team meeting. And I have seen people talking about this a little bit here and there, but I have not actually seen the clip. So I am checking it out today. This is the Titans team meeting. Apparently Jelly Roll gave a motivational speech, and nobody can do it like Jelly Roll can do it. So, I mean, if you've ever seen his award show acceptance speeches, you know this guy, he can preach. So let's check out Jelly Roll.
I got somebody here today that might know a thing or two about singing. I'd like you guys to welcome a friend of mine here, Mr. Jelly Roll.
Hey! Jelly.
Hey, that guitar, let's sing something first. What you say, you want to hear Save Me? Yes, sir. Come sing it with me then, big dog.
Who is it? Oh, it's Sweat? I do like, you know, seems like there's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of brotherhood going on in the locker room. Brian Callahan and the gang appear to be having a good time, so you love to see that. Every time he takes a step.
All of this drinking, this smoking, this hopeless, but feel like it's all there.
Come on, Tavondre, sing it now.
Something inside of me's broken. I hold on to anything that sets me free. I'm a lost cause. There we go.
Hey!
Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. There we go. I'm a lost cause.
Come on, man. All right. For those of you that don't know, I'm also a singer, a songwriter. I have another channel where I talk about music. Tavondre, he got a bad voice. Lost cause.
I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams.
What a duet. Now that's a WWE tag team that can make some noise. Tavondre Sweat and Jelly Roll. I mean, come on. That'd be the new Dudley Boys. Team seems like they're having a fun time, man. That's awesome. That's great.
Y'all f***ed up. Everything I hoped it would be. My name is Jason Jelly Roll D. Ford. I grew up in Antioch, Tennessee. It's kind of right
Never knew his actual name, and I also never knew he grew up in Antioch.
south of Nashville. I was born here my whole life. When the Titans came here in the late 90s, my father took me down to Memphis because that's where the first season was, and we watched the opening game. I think it was against the Oakland Raiders, and it was 140 degrees. It was miserable. I was still fat then, so it sucked really bad. And I'll never forget it because it was something for this city. At this time, this city was smaller than Columbus, Ohio. So as a point of perspective, this was a really small town. So for us to have something, so this was a really, really big deal for the locals. And it was such a...
I mean, I'm telling you, it's a similar experience. I mean, I was 6, I think, when they moved to Nashville, and I remember what a big deal that was, especially... you know, their inaugural season, they went to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, I just remember that was just monumental for Nashville. And Nashville has grown tremendously today. Nashville's huge now. But at the time...
Big deal. It was kind of like CMA Fest. All my family that were bartenders, if y'all couldn't tell, I grew up with the opposite of something. I think a lot of y'all relate to that. You know what the opposite of something is, don't you?
Nothing.
Right? But all of our family were bartenders. So as soon as the Titans came, boy, we knew that Sunday was a money day. And I want y'all to think about that too when y'all go on that field Sunday, that y'all's impact is bigger than just on the field. It's happening all around this city.
Yeah.
That the vibrations of this are touching people everywhere. That your impact...
Even even beyond the city. I mean, I don't live in Nashville. I know a lot of you watching don't live in Nashville, but the Titans are such a huge part of our life. I mean, you know, when I met my wife and we were engaged, I mean, this was one of the things about me that I told her. I was like, man, I love my family. I love my friends. I love the Lord. I love the Tennessee Titans. Like, it was like just shy of those big things there that I just said. Like, the Titans are such an important part, and this is such a important time of year because we love this team. We love this organization, and we want to see them succeed. And it's such a huge part of our lives. It's not just, you know, oh yeah, that's the team that I cheer for. You know, I watch some of the games. No, we're dedicated. We love this.
In the city is bigger than just the 65,000 people that come to watch y'all every single week. There are people that are counting on this organization to continue to thrive because it's feeding us. It's feeding this town.
Yeah.
I've been coming here ever since my father brought me. We had PSLs in the upper 300 sections the first season it came here. I watched the Music City Miracle from the Juvenile right across the street out the cell window.
Oh, Jelly.
Never forget it. I was cheering and nobody knew why. I had the only cell that could see the Jumbotron. Me and my cellmate, Josh Carter. And we were talking about it then because I remember at the time, he said, you think you'll ever go to a football game? I said, I think they just offered me 40 years. I don't think I'll ever get to see one.
Wow.
God knows I did, though, because later I got to walk in there with my daughter for the first time, just like my father walked in that same stadium with me.
Woo, Jelly. Jelly. You got me in my feels right there. For those who don't know the story, Jelly Roll, he was in prison, did time, and as he just said, he didn't think he would ever get to go because he didn't think he was going to have the chance. But now to hear that he gets to take his daughter to games the same way that his dad took him. Man, I didn't know Jelly. I knew he had mentioned the Titans on his Twitter before, but I didn't know he was that dedicated of a fan. Makes me even a bigger fan of him.
And I don't have a bunch of inspiring. I'm not a football guy. I don't know how to scream at y'all and make y'all fired up, but I can tell you that your purpose is so much bigger than on that field. That is just a vessel that God is using to build your platform, and that every little thing you're doing from the front row right here in Will and the OGs of this team all the way to the back and the new coaches is affecting this city.
Yeah, come on.
And a lot of people overlook this town because so many people come to this town to get famous that they forget that there's a lot of us that grew up in this town making sure that people could come to this town and get famous.
Yeah.
A lot of this
Gosh. Jelly Roll. As somebody who is like into the music business as well as being a Titans fan, I mean, this is like a full circle speech. Like, it's not just about Music City. Yes, it's known for the music, but like there are people that love that city, that work in that city, that visit that city, that have loved ones in that city, that are dedicated to that city. I don't live in Nashville now, but I grew up around Nashville. I love it.
Built off the backs of real hard-working people like myself. Now, luckily, I'm one of the people that turned around for me and it worked out. The short end of my story was I did everything I could to throw it away. I tried as hard as I could. My life completely off. In and out of prison, been shot, stabbed. I could tell you a story that'll make a toilet tissue cry. But I'd rather tell you a story about how I'm finna do a 56 arena tour starting on Friday.
Hey, tell them.
I know most of y'all don't know who I am, but I grew up here, and I'm a tried and true Titans fan. I'm one of the guys that I believe in this organization. I believe in what Callahan's doing. Yeah. I believe in the changes happening around this office. I'm standing behind Rand. I believe in the faces of this company. Yeah. I'm also glad to see guys like Big Jeff Simmons and some of these OGs show the way too. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else about how much of a Titan fan I am. Every arena in every city, they give me a football jersey, and I never wear I never wear them. I'm not doing it. I'm a Titan guy, tried and true.
Yeah.
And I love y'all, man. And I also want to encourage y'all to reach out to the city. That Juvenile that's right there next to y'all stadium, we run a program. D-Hop's been trying to come through forever. I would love to host a few of y'all to come and talk to the kids and spread a little love, man. It would mean a lot to the city personally. Those kids need it, man. The Tennessee Titans Stadium and the Juvenile have been connected the entire time the Titans Stadium's been here. And I want to be the first guy that actually brings them together. With Coach Callahan's help, if that's possible.
Awesome.
I love y'all. I ain't gonna talk your off. I know y'all been out there in that sun all day. I love y'all. Thanks for listening, man. I'm coming to a game, and I hope one of y'all come to a show. How you doing, sir? Straight. Yes, sir. Coach got.
Give it up one more time for Jelly Roll, man.
That's phenomenal. A phenomenal man. Jelly Roll. If the music, if he ever gets sick of doing music, he's got a career as a motivational speaker right there waiting on him. And what a beautiful speech for anybody. I mean, I think even a Jags fan or a Colts fan or a Texans fan could be encouraged by the speech, and his story is so amazing. But as a Titans fan especially, to hear him talking about how much it means to the city. Like, I'm getting sappier the older I get, so, like, I feel like I want to get teary-eyed just thinking about it, how much the Titans mean to me and how much they've meant to me all through my life. And it's crazy to think about going into the season as a kid, as a teenager, in my 20s. Now I'm 30. Like, my love for this team followed me through middle school, high school, college. Now I'm married and am an adult, and like, now it's followed me till now, and I have a podcast where I talk about them every week, and I love them even more now than I ever have. Like, it really hits home how much the team and the city means to me and how much they mean to the city. I mean, don't sleep on that either, because there's a long time where they had some tough years, you know, and people just thought, oh, Nashville doesn't care. Nashville's a hockey town. Nashville cares about the Predators more than they do about the Titans. Nashville cares about the music more than they care about the Titans. Nobody cares about the Titans. But tell you something, the tides are a-turning. And it's not just in the city. Obviously, there are those of us spread out all over the globe that love the Titans. But Nashville is getting excited about these guys. A new stadium is coming. And man, I love to hear what he's doing to try to get some of the young people involved with. And I love the way that he talks about different people in the organization, because he knows his stuff. Like, he knows who these people are. Rand, Callahan, Will, Big Jeff, D-Hop. I mean, he talks about all of the different guys. Obviously, getting Tavondre Sweat down there to sing with him. Very, very cool. It makes me want to go listen to Jelly Roll. Like, makes me want to go support him even more. He already has such an amazing story, and then to factor in his Titans fandom, that makes me like him even more. Phenomenal speech, and something that gets me really excited for football, you know, and I'm glad he let them know how much they mean to the fans and how much they mean to the city of Nashville, and the fans spread out all over the place. Amazing, amazing, amazing speech, just to the guy to give it to. Jelly Roll. Somebody dare me from myself. Yeah.